Well, hello, everybody, and Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. And thanks so much for everybody that's already in here. Hi, Jason from Homesteading Northern Michigan. Hi, Todd. Steph, how are you? Merry Christmas this morning. Out West Homestead, Luker Smurf, and Margaret, how are you? I hope all of you guys are having a fabulous Christmas morning. So Joe and I are actually sitting on the floor because when we moved the computer, it kept reflecting because it's already so bright out here this morning. Total sunshine, and we are happy that it's that way. But I wanted to come out and say Merry Christmas to everybody and a very happy New Year. Joe, say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Well, it's a busy day for us today. We are going to church. Hi, Carol. How are you? We're going to church at 11 o'clock, and they just have an hour service. And then this afternoon, we're going to my parental units, my mom and dad, and we are having turkey. And I made pies yesterday, and I put that video up very late last night. And we made apple pie, peach pie, and my sister's cranberry lemon pie. And it's kind of like a tart, a custard almost. And so we're really excited about that. And when it comes to 2021, I don't really make resolutions, but I do try to make some goals. And so with my YouTube channel, I want to make some goals also. Hi, Valerie. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a good day. I know. Isn't that interesting that you put the cornmeal in with that cranberry lemon pie? I didn't have cornmeal, because we're down here in Arizona. So I don't have a pantry like I do at home. So I had to go over to my mom's house because I'm in the middle of making it. And it's like, oh, I didn't remember cornmeal. Hi, John. John is with Unpaved Explorer. I hope you are exploring something today on Christmas. And so I went over and borrowed some cornmeal, but I think it adds to the thickness of the pie. And I think that's why it has the cornmeal in there, because it has a little bit of flour, and flour always thickens up a pie. But I think that's what it did. Now, several weeks ago, about 6 weeks ago, I did a video on smoked cheese. And I said when it came to be about Christmas time, I would give that away because it has to age for 6 weeks in the vacuum sealed bag in the refrigerator. And I actually already contacted the winner. And, John says they got 8 inches of snow overnight. Ooh. Whoa, that's like Wyoming weather.
Yikes.
But I did contact the winner, and I want to show you when I drew. I saved it on my phone. Let's see if you can see that. See, it's picking. I don't know if you can really see the winner, but it's Annette Jackson won. And so I already sent her a message saying that she was a winner, and I just needed her to send the address. Now, I haven't heard from her yet, but it is the holidays, and she could be out of town right now. And so I'll give her, and it'll sit in the refrigerator in that vacuum sealed, and the smoked cheese will just get better and better. Now, back to goals. Because when people say resolutions, I'm going to make a resolution for 2021, I sometimes think that it's very easy to kind of forget about those after a while. There's always people that after the holidays, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. They have this great big list. I think it's better to pick just a few things as your goal, because then you can do them. If you have 15 things for resolutions, not very likely you're going to do that. Have you guys made any goals for 2021? I hope you did. Now, one of my goals for 2021 for my YouTube channel is I want to do a series, and I think I'll post it. I haven't decided if I'll post it every 2 weeks or once a month on things you can do to live cheaply. And not just when you're retired, but in your everyday life. And so I think I'm going to do a series about that. Just fun tips and ideas and things that we've done through all of our years and how sometimes it's better to fix or repair something instead of buying something new. And so things like that will be involved in that. But I think it can be real interesting and fun, and things that how you could go to the grocery store and only spend this much instead of spending twice that much. Because Joe and I always look through our receipts and say, oh, we saved $18. The other day at the grocery store, we saved as much as we spent. So it was 50% because we were careful on what we were buying. So different things like that. Oh, so some people, I'm going to put this up. See, I'm learning all these little technical things that you can do. I do that about 8 goals per year. See, that is something that you can achieve. Where if you have 15, 20 goals or resolutions, not very likely you're going to get those. You might get 1 or 2 of them. But I think let's be reasonable in our expectations. Now, yesterday when I was making peach pies, apple pies, and cranberry lemon pie, I made one for our pastor. And so we're going to drop that off at church today. But pies are one of those holiday festive things that I think are really important to do. I think it's important that you have traditions that when your children and grandchildren grow up, they go, oh, remember, she always bakes apple pies. We always do this. Like last night we were at my parents' house, and since I was very little, we always had oyster stew or chili. So everybody that would come to our house on Christmas Eve, they got to choose. You want oyster stew or you want chili? Because my mother will never eat oyster stew. Never. In fact, my dad used to be a fireman, so every third day he was gone overnight because they worked 24-hour shifts. And us kids wanted oyster stew. My dad was working. So my mother decided she was going to do that. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you this little one.
Serbia.
Serbia. Hello, how are you? Can't follow you right now, but I will watch the video later. Wish you all the best. How exciting. Merry Christmas from America. YouTube is so great. But anyway, my mother wanted to make us oyster stew because all of us kids wanted oyster stew. She opened the can. Now, my dad has always made the oyster stew. She opened the can. Well, oysters have kind of a green tinge to them on certain parts of them. She opened it up. She thought it was spoiled, and she threw it away. My father has never let her forget that. In fact, last night, he told that story again. But I want to thank you for so many people sent us cards for Christmas. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. And the little gifts. And Steph, if you're still on, you're the best. Steph and I are like 2 peas in a pod. We have become really close friends. And thank you so much for the Christmas gifts. But I want to show you 2 cards. Now this one, it's very cute. Little Christmas tree. I love interactive cards. This is for Madeline. It comes with stickers. And so you get to decorate the Christmas tree. Oh, Steph is here. Merry Christmas. But you get to decorate the Christmas tree. I found that so fun. And then one other one I want to show you. This is from Gloria. Look what she sent me. A little ornament that she made. Is that awesome or what? So that goes on our Christmas tree, but I wanted to show it to you. And I just wanted to thank all of my members, all my subscribers, and really all my viewers too. I was thinking about that the other day that, I've been watching everybody, Merry Christmas videos and stuff like that. But sometimes we really need to thank our viewers. They haven't subscribed yet. They haven't become a member yet, but they are consistently watching your videos, and I really appreciate that. So thank you for that. But some of my goals this year are more gardening videos, more cooking videos, and I have a whole list of things to do for cooking and preserving and different things with the garden, moving it from the garden farm to fork. And so I have a lot of ideas for that. And we've been enjoying Arizona. What do you think about Arizona, Joe?
It's great. Yeah. Somebody wanted to know where we're at. Yuma.
Yeah, we're in Yuma, Arizona. We are staying in a house that's on my parents' property. And it has been real fun. Now, this is a what they call a village. And you have to be over 55 to live in here. So, of course, we qualify.
Yeah, that's nice. You can't beat the weather.
Yeah, and it's so funny because we're from Wyoming, where 15 miles an hour wind is nothing. You know, Joe's golfing at 25 miles an hour sometimes. And if the wind blows at 15 miles an hour, you would think we're having a hurricane. It's so fun. But it's all perspective. You know, it gets down to 60 and they are wearing heavy coats. They have hats. They have gloves. And it's like, I'm wearing my flip-flops here. So it's a fun thing. Now, I'm going to continue for a while the hot seat because a lot of people have liked that. It's a great way to introduce a channel. It's not a long video, but you still have the idea of what the overview of the channel is. So any of my friends that are on the chat and you have a channel, if you would like to be in the hot seat one Monday night, I'm booked all the way almost to the end of January. But let me know and I will schedule you to be in the hot seat. Like John with the Unpaved Explorer. You might want to be in the hot seat. Will It Grow might want to be in the hot seat. Now, Will It Grow is part of Shed Wars 21. And I did my application video for Shed Wars, and I am very excited. And in March, we find out a team that has picked us. It's a draft. And so I am hoping for great things from Shed Wars 21. And if you check out Will It Grow's channel, you will find a lot of information if you are interested in being in Shed Wars 21. And right now, Australia and the Southern Hemisphere are doing Shed Wars 21. And so you can watch videos already. Oh, and Arkansas Woodcutter just popped in. These two channels, Will It Grow and Arkansas Woodcutter, are really heading up Shed Wars 21. So if you would like to be part of that, you need to contact them. You need to look at the rules, find out about the application video that you need to do, and let's have a blast growing things this year. Now, living in Arizona, in Yuma, our weather, I think the coldest we have seen is 49, 48 degrees one night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But most of the days, it's high 60s and in the 70s. Today, it's going to be 72. And so my garden is growing. I have lots of tomatoes that are blooming and very excited. Alan, I just showed your card with the stickers. I haven't put the stickers on yet, but I wanted to show everybody first before I did it. Now, Madeline says, we're in Florida, and that's how it's here too. It's 60 degrees. They wear their coats, their gloves, their hats, boots. It's just perspective. You get used to it. My dad says, after you've been here 3 months, your blood will thin. Will my blood really thin? I don't know about that. But it's a fun thing for him to say. But congratulations to Annette, who won the smoked cheese. And I will give her probably until the first of the year. If I don't hear, I'm going to draw again. But it's the holidays, and so people are busy, and they don't always read their emails, and so I'm going to give her a little bit of time. But I'm going to bring some of that smoked cheese over to my parents' house today because it's all the way aged to 6 weeks, and I'm very excited about that. Now, I know this video is not very long. It's only been about 15 minutes, but we are going to be heading to church for a Christmas service, and I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time, and because it's Christmas and you need to spend time with your family and friends and everybody else, but we wanted to come out and say Merry Christmas. Oh, you're only at a few hundred miles west of us, I have my winter lettuce and peas going outside. Isn't it fun? Who knew coming south for the winter and being snowbirds could be so fun? Steph says, Joe, it is so nice that you joined Sandy for the whole video. Yeah, usually he just photobombs me. But I said, Joe, it won't be very long. Just sit with me. But Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you set some goals for 2021. It was a crazy year in 2020. So let's make 2021 an exceptional year. And have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And Joe and I are off to our church service and dinner with the parents. We will see you again. Thanks so much. We love you.
Merry Christmas.
And there we go.